Dear viewers, the topic which we will cover today is why and how, or how and why Pakistan lost Jammu and Kashmir. It has been more than 2 years, that is August 5th, 2019, when India annexed Jammu and Kashmir, revoked Article 370, 35A. And since then, the Valley of Kashmir, which has around 90% of the Muslim population, is under lockdown, the curfew, siege and search operations, human rights violations, and it seems that India has absorbed the Valley of Kashmir, demographic changes, Domicile Act, many policies which were formulated by New Delhi in order to make sure that the Valley of Kashmir comes under total Indian control, and Pakistan has not been able to do anything about it. Recently, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, in an interview, he said that, the world is to be blamed of not taking notice of serious human rights violations in the Indian occupied Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in the Valley of Kashmir, and why the West talks about the Xinjiang, the human rights violations in Xinjiang, whereas around 10 million people of the Valley of Kashmir, they are facing a humanitarian crisis. They are basically under the Indian brutal occupation. Now, the thing is basically that which one has to understand, that how Pakistan lost Kashmir. Pakistan lost Kashmir primarily because it was unable to counter what the Indian state announced on August 5th, 2019. There was no counter, only rhetoric, only statements, public statements, and various symbolic type of measures like to hold protest marches, rallies, and February 5th, Kashmir Day. So only by celebrating various days, it doesn't matter. So that is how Pakistan lost Kashmir, because India made it clear that it will not give up. And why Pakistan lost Kashmir? Because when JK left, Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front, in later part of 2019 announced its march along the line of control, the Pakistani state prevented Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front from crossing the line of control because they feared Indian retaliation. So the thing is basically that when Pakistan has neither the capability nor the will or determination to take a stand against what India has done in Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in the Valley of Kashmir, and accepts the status quo. So that is what has happened. The world has accepted the Indian occupation over there, Pakistan has accepted Indian occupation over there, and then only by various statements and speeches, official statements, speeches by the Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister and others, that the world is negligent, criminal negligence, that it hasn't done anything to basically prevent India from its serious human rights violations and occupation and brutalization of the people of Muslim population of the Valley of Kashmir. The question is that what Pakistan has done in the first place. So this is a reality, and only by celebrating Kashmir Day, which is February 5th, I don't think it will matter. Kashmir Day is being celebrated since last so many decades, and marches and demonstrations and rallies are held. But the thing is basically that February 5th will come and will go, but then it also means that the Indian Republic Day of 26th of January, which was celebrated, and there was a hope that there will be a popular, revolt uprising against the Indian occupation, it didn't happen. So it means that it has been accepted as a fait accompli. And February 5th, the Kashmir Solidarity Day, it will make no sense unless Pakistan takes a firm stance, firm position, allows the JKLF to cross the line of control. Also, it basically follows a proactive policy, which means not only political support but also military support to the beleaguered population, Muslim population of the Valley of Kashmir. But if Pakistan is afraid of India, if Pakistan feels that it will not get any international support, then I think it's a lost case. Pakistan has lost Jammu and Kashmir. Thank you very much.